pull this over here. Gotta make sure these people check into your match. I'm so sorry, guys. The thing's not up here. God, these freaking dorks. Oh, frick. These guys didn't check in, so I have to reset their match. So sorry for not actually commentating this, because I'm not looking at this screen. But I'm by myself anyway, sad face. I'm gonna mute these channels, because I don't need to read them. Ah, dang, that sucks, Peter. If it didn't already start, I could throw you in real quick, but unfortunately it has already started. But I'd agree. R.O.B dittos are for sinners, as you can see. Hopefully. Just keep in mind, if like you have technically until like 7:15 until I start DQs, and if you communicate with me, I can push it back to like 7:20, as long as it's like reasonable with the bracket. Otherwise, I could DQ to losers at like 7:15, and then you would have until 7:30. So. If it became like a habit where you're just late every time for no reason, that'd be different. But I know you like have a reason, so it's chill. Yeah, Birdman, I don't. Yeah, for sure. I think it's fine though, especially if as soon as you get here, you quickly play your match. Because honestly, if you play your first match and it goes by really fast, then you're just sitting there waiting for your second match anyway. So as long as you can play like your first two matches quickly, it catches back up relatively fast. Especially since this is being streamed as well. Because the stream will obviously slow it down a little bit. So I think you're good. I don't know who Jebel is either, Birdman, unfortunately. I don't know if you're listening to me, so I don't know if you can hear me, but... Unfortunately, they don't... Burt takes game one. I actually really like this black R.O.B skin. I've never seen it before. Jebel should have it. Oh, I'm looking at last week's bracket. I'm stupid. Looks like House is thinking about going back to R.O.B or not. Makes the decision to do so. Hecked up. Yeah, Jebel Abraham V. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. Abs. Yeah, they're not in this Discord. they don't check in, I'll DQ. Oh, Peter, also, if you want to hop in for commentary, you definitely can at any time. Obviously, you don't have to, but just join the Discord channel if you end up wanting to. And no, I didn't enter. I figured me not entering will make the bracket run smoother, and also it'll probably help other people get on stream. Because obviously, if I'm playing, then I have to play my matches, and then my matches will be streamed. And I don't want to like hog the stream time. Plus, I don't really like Netplay that much anyway. I figure more people would rather enjoy the time. Yes, character first. Okay, so he actually switched to Donkey Kong. House was just uncertain of the rule set. He hasn't played, they haven't played in a while, so they thought it was still stage first. House is an old school player, mainly just for fun. At UNT, one of the UNT boys. Super cool dude. I'm gonna remove this text because it's no longer a Rob Ditto.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello? What up?
Hi.
Oh, got everything situated.
Nice.
I'm
Glad to
mostly
hear it.
popping in here because House is a UNT boy.
Heck yeah.
Had to give him the rundown. I don't know if so like this is Burr, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I thought Burr's a Rob player now.
I guess so. Apparently he's also playing Rob in Ultimate.
That'll do it because that character is really good in Ultimate.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't pay too much attention to his changelog in P+, so I don't know how, but I'm sure they probably fixed quite a lot of issues he had.
Yeah, I honestly don't know his full changelog either, because I don't know enough about Rob, so I didn't have any input on his changes when I was in there.
Yeah.
But he did get a handful of buffs and like some bug fixes, so
I'm sure.
I don't think it's anything like super significant, but he's obviously better relative to 3.6.
Well, honestly, I feel like this matchup, there's probably a good I think so. First off, House, he plays like every character because he doesn't really like play P+ or PM enough to like have a main.
Yeah.
And he is notorious for having character crises anyway. And we've played. So, but for the most part, he plays like Rob and DK.
Yeah.
Just because he plays just like, he doesn't really do any like super flashy tech stuff, so he just plays like
fundamental
DK
like
because he can play dash
style.
dance grabber. Yeah. So you can just do dash dance grabber stuff. And I think in this matchup it's probably pretty good to play DK because one of Rob's biggest issues is like dealing with CC, and getting like CC grabbed into dying is pretty rough. Oof. And he's also big and wide. So yeah, that right there. Just got cargo throw.
Here, let me stream it through Discord so that you don't have a delay. I forgot about that.
Okay, sick. That'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, it'll be slightly worse quality, but it's still watchable and there's no delay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me too much. So yeah.
Yeah, DK punish game really good. Rob gets kind of blown up when DK grabs him pretty well.
Oh yeah. And I also just like characters that just have super strong like CCs like blow Rob's like aerial approaches up a lot because it's like one of those things where like if you wanted to take the fast approach to make your like air dash aerial like kind of hard to react to, you got to use the button that's easy to CC. If you want to use the button that breaks CC, it's all reactable because it's like nair and down air. So it's kind of like the issue that Falcon has with a lot of characters, that it's just like you hold down, react to knee or stomp.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, sure, stomp and knee break CC, but they're all like 13 plus frame startup, so they can shield it.
Which is within the reactionable time frame.
It's still a tight window, but you also have to think about he's in the air, he has to travel time and then land. So it's not like just the 13 frames. It's there's additional frames there.
Yeah, and it's just like a lot of people don't take into account the situational awareness.
Nope.
Yeah, the good thing here is that DK can kind of just tank a lot of these hits for the most part, unless he gets hit by some kind of that was scary. Any kind of grab should be able to do it for.
He was not expecting the forward throw.
Yeah, definitely not. Probably like down throw or back throw or something.
Yeah, he probably thought maybe even up throw to kill him off the top is what he was thinking.
Oh yeah, the suplex or the tombstone.
The tombstone.
I keep forgetting R.O.B even has that. So anyway, 2-0 Burr
takes it 2-0.